5 girls from a female special forces unit are involved in an operation to transport a dangerous criminal, Sang Linjie. His younger brother, nicknamed Hummingbird, arrives in Donghai with a team of heavily armed professional mercenaries to rescue him. The girls' commander, Gao Guolin, anticipated the ambush, forcing Hummingbird to retreat. However, after losing the battle, the criminal is determined not to lose the war and decides to target one of the women in the unit, Mei-Xuan, against whom Linjie has personal vendetta. His arrest was largely due to her undercover police officer father. The year 2023 in Chinese online cinema kicked off with the police action trilogy Angels of Vengeance, featuring a group of brave women risking their lives to apprehend criminals. While these films didn't achieve massive popularity, they inspired imitators. In April 2023, the film Female Police Special Force was released on Chinese streaming platforms, introducing a team of 5 courageous women from the Donghai Special Forces. A little over a year later, in October 2024, it was followed by SWAT Angels in Mission. Apparently, 2 sequels were made simultaneously, with the 3rd installment released in January of 2025. SWAT Angels in Mission picks up roughly where the first film left off. Sang Linjie, whom the heroines tried to capture in Female Police Special Force, has been arrested, but his younger brother and his gang of thugs are attempting to free him. The twist here is that if Linjie knew his brother's true plans, he would likely prefer to stay in prison. Hummingbird, who was oppressed by his brother throughout their childhood, plans to take over his business and kill him. An attentive viewer might already sense something off here. Who is the main character? Why is the film titled SWAT Angels in Mission when the plot and its twists focus on the antagonists, the villains? And what about our heroines? Unfortunately, the nature of Chinese online police cinema is such that creators prefer to avoid censorship by portraying law enforcement as fearless, flawless heroes without internal conflicts. The women in Mei-Jing's squad are uniformly brave, selfless, and highly skilled. They cannot be killed, seriously injured, or even defeated in hand-to-hand combat, because at the critical moment, a teammate will always come to the rescue. That said, SWAT Angels in Mission isn't unwatchable. It's a tolerable online action film with a couple of decent action scenes, particularly a street fight in the middle of the movie, and a formulaic but effective villain storyline that even manages to inject some emotion. Hummingbird has a loyal partner who would go through fire and water for him, and by the end, you're far more invested in her than in any of the infallible but utterly uninteresting Special Forces women.